Good morning and welcome to my Life from the Ground Up weekly forecast, the first of many, I hope. So this week it's through the 18th to the 24th of July. So we start the week with the moon in Aries, and it's at the beginning of this conjunction that we have happening between Jupiter and Chiron. So there's a healing aspect here that I like, because Venus has gone from Gemini, where she's very chatty, into Cancer, where she's actually going to start taking care of herself, rather than the thinking process that she's been doing, which is, what do I need to do? Well, now she's going to be doing the do. So, and that Aries moon gives her a little bit more enthusiasm into it. I love looking at the Aries moon as that Xena type energy. Whenever there's a Mars connection with the moon, it just gives you that emphasis and oomph to get stuff done. So there's a very full-on day Monday. It's very upbeat though. There's readjustments that can be made with the knowledge that we are learning. We're starting to see the patterns. We're starting to speak up for ourselves, talk back when it's needed. Don't just be this quiet little thing on the side. It's time to use your voice, and that comes through very strongly when Mercury moves into Leo on Tuesday the 19th. So we have this, there's a lot of confrontation within yourself, but it also gives you this aspect where you can, come back into yourself and spread your wings and start to check your voice. I definitely had a vision of my rooster, Nigel, when he stands there and he shakes his wings and he stretches himself out and he uses his voice. And even though as women we don't cock-a-doodle-doo like a rooster does, but we can definitely get up there and be loud for our needs. So Wednesday we go in and the moon is still in Aries, but it's a quieter day aspect-wise than Monday and Tuesday, so it might be a bit of a breather. However, Chiron goes retrograde on Wednesday, and the moon is going to be right in between Jupiter and Chiron at that time. So, these feelings are definitely amplified, but we're starting to see how we can have profound healing, and that we are really active in taking a hold of that healing and making it happen. Again, with there's a lot of independence and self-reliance, I feel like, that are in the air. In previous times you may have relied on other people, and we're taking the power back collectively. So the revolutionary feelings that are coming through with this Uranus Mars aspect, North Node coming, it's revolutionary, and it can be in a violent sense, but it can also be very revolutionary in the self-determination that is needed to make the changes that you are facing right now. So Thursday we have the moon moving into Taurus, so we can calm down a little bit, but there are two very distinct features in the air right now. We have the Jupiter Chiron in Aries, and now we have the Mars Uranus North Node in Taurus. So all this week the moon's going to be moving through that, so therefore we are going to be getting really, really affected by these things. So Thursday is a time to stop and consolidate and think. All right, if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, say no. Boundaries. This Mars in Taurus is giving us a very grounded sense of reality, and we are able to stop. All right, say stop. Be methodical. All right, so now we're moving into that Taurus energy, where we're much more protective of our needs as well. So Venus in Cancer, she's saying this is what I need and I'm going to do it, rather than just think about it. And she's ruling that moon in Taurus. So again, with the let's come back to ourselves and stop, revive, survive, whatever. So yeah, you need to be firm but flexible. Right, so then we go into Saturday. So Saturday we have two big changes. All right, so the sun goes into Leo at 6 a.m. and how good's that going to be for us? You know, we're gonna come out of that very feely week or month that we've had, where we've been focusing on self-care and what do we need to nurture ourselves best, and all of the things that go with that. You know, there's a lot of challenges in starting to feel good about ourselves, especially if our childhood patterns or tapes come from a place that haven't known self-love, or aren't very touchy-feely when that's what you need. So we have the sun moving at 6 a.m. and then we have the moon also moving into Gemini. So yay with the frivolity, and the whole mood is going to lighten. So we come out the other side of this week with a really strong understanding of what it is that we are feeling and doing and where we're going, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to talk about it and reach out to your community and feel good about yourself. So be like Nigel and start to stretch your wings, use your voice loudly, and now is time to implement that self-care. So I hope you have a great week, and you can always come and join me at Lifetime to Level Up on Facebook. I do daily lives at 8 a.m. and on Saturday I do 9 a.m. and of course I'm available for readings during the week. So thank you very much and have a great week.